Oh my goodness. Doesn't look very good, does it? Let me put my stuff down. And I guess I could get a spoon, right? So let me explain to you what you're looking at. I have a flashlight shining on my food, spotlighting it. I don't know. All right. Well, first of all, let me spin it around. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. I'm your hostess with the mostest, Holly Baglio, broadcasting to you live from Holly Television. I want my HTV. I want it now, and I want it first thing in the morning. I'm looking at that thing like, what is that? Okay, so, hey, Officer Hot Cheek, so get this, right? I went to the laundromat like twice yesterday. Filled up two huge, like the biggest washing machine they had there, I filled up 4 times. I went back twice. I got you should see my bedroom. Once I get the curtain rods, that my bedroom is going to look like royalty sleeps in it, I kid you not. So, all right, I got home last night, did some prayer sessions, and then finally, at some point, I knocked out. I hung up my bathroom curtain. Oh, I did so many good things. I want to share it with you. I want to tell you about my pot roast. All right, so I made German style pot roast, and I figure, okay, I can make this big meal. It's gonna last like a good week, and I won't have to really cook. I can just heat it up. So I had this private call. 3-way calling. Well, I can do 6-way calling on my cell phone. So I had 6 other people with me. I think it was Monday. We were all hanging out. And I went food shopping, and I brought you guys with me. And I got pot roast and filet mignon. I haven't had that in so long, and that's my favorite. I don't eat pork. I don't eat, because we're long pig, and pigs are short pigs, so I don't eat pork. I don't eat my own kind anymore, but anyway, so I got pot roast, and I got filet mignon, and then I got really good hamburgers. And so last night when I got back from the laundromat, I was like, I'm going to put the pot roast on slow cook for 8 hours. So the first 3 hours, I had the pot roast cooking upside down, right? Good morning, MP. I'm going to show you. Good morning, James. Good morning, everyone. So I had the pot roast upside down. I like to get the pot roast that has like that fat on the bottom and sit it on that. But so for the first 3 hours on slow cook, I had it cooking upside down, so to speak. And then when the buzzer went off, I kept like basting it, so to speak, every hour, trying not to mess with it too much. But then what I did was 3 hours in, I flipped it over and I put the fat side down on the crock pot, and I left it that way for 5 hours. And I wanted to baste it, but I decided to go to sleep. So what I'm going to show you is my pot roast. So at, what was it? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 o'clock, my alarm goes off, and it rings for an hour, and I'm knocked out like a light. There's no waking me. I'm knocked out. I'm sleeping. And I don't take any, I ran out of Dramamine for my anxiety, but I don't take anything for sleep. I knocked out like a light. So 1 hour later at like 5 o'clock, I think it was like 5:15, I finally got out of bed, and I turned off the crock pot. I basted it, right? So today I was woken up again at 7 a.m. I had to go help someone out. They woke me up. There was an emergency, so I had to jump up, and here I am, right? So I came back. I don't even know what time it is. So I came back check on my pot roast and it's cooled down, right? So I'm going to show you what it looks like. Now, I tried to stir it up a little because it had settled. Let me get the light on it, right? So I've been basting it. Oh, man, this is good. James, it's great to see you. You guys got to see my pot roast. Oh, my gosh. All right, there it is, right? That's a pot roast. It, like, falls to pieces. Like, there's chunks in here already. Because I, like, wanted to pull a piece apart, right? Look at that. Look at that. You don't even need a knife. Nice, right? Mmm. It, like, literally falls to pieces. Oh my gosh, I'm going to eat good for the next 4 days. Pot roast and salads and noodles, and I don't eat vegetables. Okay, hang on. So I know it looks like a bad mess, but what I want to say is my pot roast sure came out good. You guys now may kiss the Chefette Halle. Good morning, Doc. Good morning, MP. Everyone. My pot roast is a success. You should smell my house. I like cooking when it turns out good like that. So, yeah, it falls apart. You don't even need a knife to, like, get a piece off a pot roast. Like, you just, like, pull it off with a fork. Oh my gosh, I am a good chefette. Chefette Halle. I am now accepting kisses. Put it right there. Yes, it's my pot roast. I invited you guys to come over. You said no. So, it's mine. I don't care if I'm eating out of the pot because I'm not sharing with anyone. It's mine. No, seriously. Nobody's going to be eating this but me. Well, a couple of my friends, right? I know it'd still be nice if I ate over a plate. I'll eat over the sink. Mmm, yummy. That came out good. Oh my goodness. So, like, I Parmesan noodles lined up and garlic noodles and definitely a salad or celery with blue cheese because I'm not big into vegetables. It came out good. Thank you for having me, Abba. I was thinking, well, you know what? I could just put off making the pot roast until Saturday morning, but then all day Saturday, today's not Saturday. I was thinking all day Saturday, at least I'd have something to eat all day instead of cooking it all day, and then I'm eating hamburgers, and by the time I get to pot roast, I'm not interested in any more beef. So, today is actually Wednesday, guys. Did you know that? Today is Wednesday. All right, I got a lot of stuff to do. Hang on. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Okay, Sunday. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay. Monday, I'll probably have to throw this out, give it to the farm animals after I give it to Keeper and Save It, because it'll probably be bad by then, right? So if I don't finish it all, I'm gonna get sick of pot roast though. It's 4 pounds of pot roast. Oh boy, it came out good. Save, you want some? She's like, yes, of course I want some, yes. What are you guys doing today? Melvey! Yes, I am. Le Chafette. Yes, I'm totally accepting kisses right there. Oops, sorry, Keith. Hold on one second. So today, paperwork. I got a ton of paperwork. And then I gotta go shopping. I hate shopping. I won't mind going to the dollar store. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Thursday. So let's see. Hey guys, how long do hot air balloons last? You know, like if I go to like the dollar store and I get a bunch of hot air balloons, you know, you get the hot air balloons for people's celebrations. How long do they last? Like if I buy them today, would they last? What's today? Today's not Saturday, today's Wednesday. Will they last till Friday? What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Thursday. You know what I could do is I could always go to the dollar store tomorrow and pick them up. Get the balloons tomorrow. I got the alarm system, so I can totally sneak in and turn off the alarm system, bring them in, set them up, turn the alarm system back on, and sneak out. And the person watching the camera should not rat me out. They should let me get away with it. So I want to sneak them in and surprise somebody big time tomorrow. So when they show up at work, Shazam! It's like Santa Claus came to town. Decorations everywhere. You know, I'm definitely down to celebrate Yud-Hey Vav-Hey's feasts and festivals, but second to that, I like to celebrate when people were born, just because I love you guys so much. It's your day. Of course, I want to give you at least a day. So, yeah, I want this person to be able to walk in and be like, oh, you know? You know? Yeah, like that. Like that. You should have seen what they did for my birthday. So, it was really cool. They rounded everybody up. And I was sitting at this place. That's my second home. I was sitting there just fidgeting around, and all of a sudden, like 5, 6 people come walking in and gave me cake. Oh, and it's my favorite kind of cake too, like that real thick, heavy chocolate that's almost like pudding. I was like, no way, guys. Like that means a lot to me. So, all right, maybe I could get the balloon. I hope I don't forget you guys out there. You guys, tomorrow, don't let me forget at noon Eastern Standard Time that I need. Oh, wait, okay, I have to go for a hearing test tomorrow at 1. I can't put it my cell phone, so after my hearing test, I can shoot over to the dollar store, get the balloons, hide them for a couple of hours. That sucks. I won't be able to go out and hang out with everybody because my car will be packed full of balloons. I'll wait till everybody goes home and then I'll show up. I can't wait. I can't wait. Thank you. Yeah, I didn't get to take a shower yet. I gotta go hit paperwork. I should take a shower, but first I want to do paperwork. Today I have to clean. I got new furniture. My godmother brought it over for me, and I want to clean it, and I want to set up the table and the kitchen. Like I don't have much counter space in the kitchen, but I have a big kitchen, right? So I want to set that up. I got my curtains up in the kitchen, so that's taken care of. I got curtains up in the bathroom. Excuse me, the only room I don't have curtains up in is the living room. I have curtains for the bedroom. I just have to set them up, but it's gonna look like royalty lives in that bedroom. And then once I set up, for my birthday, my sister got me one of those bug nets, right? So I just washed my sleeping bag last night. Ever since Coaches, I've been sleeping in my sleeping bag on my bed. So I finally washed that and put it away and detached myself from it. But ultimately, I want to put up my bug net. And it's really cool because on either side of my bed, you can get out. And like I can draw the sides up. I can like slant it and like just decorate it, and like it's really cool looking is all I gotta say. And but I want to put like lights on it and around it, and make like a little shell for me. So I look forward to doing that. But first, the paperwork, that's really important. And then I got this cool shelf unit thing, but I need a second person to help me put it together. But it's really cool because it's a perfect square, and then it's got shelves in it. So I'm looking forward to that because I want to get my books out in front where I can see them and like it's easier to grab them because they're not in boxes. So I can't wait to get it set up. Enough about me, but that's why I'm pretty much not around. And then, what are you guys up to today? My e-cig is dead. The second one is on its way out. And guess what I did? I bought a pack of cigarettes. I'm going to have to like ask them to FedEx like an e-cig to me immediately. And then I have to buy vape juice. I found what I like. Well, it's all right. I'm sure there's more flavors I want, but I got 3 flavors I really like. Although there's other flavors, like I want one that just tastes like normal tobacco. Abstract. It's good to see you. My love to you and your dad. And now it's been a long time. Dom, I have been slammed busy. Like if I have time to take a shower or actually cook a meal for myself, it's amazing. It really is. And I don't like that because sometimes it gets too busy. Where did I put the top? I am so sorry, both of Cancer. My love to you and your family and your loved ones. Yeah, my friends have been getting hit with cancer, being given 6 months or being given a year to live or denied a heart transplant after. I went into prayer and fasting over my loved ones' health issues. Yeah, so that's about that, huh? I better keep my keys on me. You've got no idea. Oh, sweetheart, don't be depressed. I'm going to be praying for you. Come hang out with us. We just had a prayer group where we were praying for everyone. and over topics like this and praying for curing and healing and praying for people to get up and walk away with a clean bill of health. I love you, Lily. It's so great to see you. My pot roast finished. When I get done, rewind. Oh, it came out good. Like you stick the fork in the pot roast and just, it falls to pieces. It came out perfect. I made it at night while we slept. So I was praying, Abba, please have it come out good. Come hang out with us, Abstract. You'll feel better. I'm really sorry for your losses. I'm really sorry that you're suffering. Oh, I got a question to ask you guys. Getting off the total subject. Hey, Ben, good morning. Take my own time. Oh, wow. I'm sorry, Dom. Hey, Ben. I was going to say something. I'm so tired, man. I can't believe the one morning I could have slept in. I can't go to sleep now because I got paperwork. I wanted to ease in my day and go hang out on Coach Dave's Q and just ease into my day, and it didn't get to happen whatsoever. Okay. That's makeup. I had makeup on last night. Try to look pretty. A little bit better. Right. Wildlife of the Woo, how are you? It's good to see you. Welcome. Alright, I'm going to do the absolute wrong thing. Smoke a cigarette. Oh, Lily, I'm humble. Thank you for saying that. I like me better with makeup on. I like, I like to accentuate my eyeballs. I used to put on fake eyelashes. I want to start doing that again just because I love the way they look, and I was going to get my eyelashes done for my birthday one year, like have eyelash extensions put on. I still want to do that. I don't want to put... No, talk about whatever you want, Abstract, if we can help you make... If you want to talk about these things and it'll make you feel better, this is the right place for you to go, because we always talk about these things here. That's why I'm here. Seriously, Abstract, you're welcome here. Come here for stuff like that. This is the right place because we talk about stuff like that all the time. And a lot of us suffer depression. So, no, you're welcome to talk about that stuff here. That's why we're here. The exact epitome of why we are here. All of us. Good morning, Self. I love you. I can't wait to see what happens with my hearing test tomorrow. Good morning, Kimberly Wood. It's great to see you. My pot roast came out exceptionally awesome. I remember the last time I made it, I was like, there's just something not right. Like, not here, like, never mind. A couple of years ago. Because in 2019, I didn't cook. I didn't want to cook. I did for part of the year, not the whole year. I am not motivated, guys. I'm really not motivated. I wrote a speech up yesterday, like the outline of it. I'm trying to think of like what else to put in it. I should have that done by Friday. I took Kratom this morning, right? What time did I take it? I've been up since 8. It's 10. What time did I take it? So that would be 8, 9. It should be kicking in. I even ate a little bit of pot roast too. Yes, I cooked pot roast last night. It came out so good. If you rewind the beginning of the video, oh man, it came out great. All you need is a fork and it like falls apart. You don't even need a knife. It just falls apart. I slow cooked it. Well, I set it for 8 hours, but it took the stove alarm an hour and 15 minutes to wake me up. So I slow cooked it for 9 hours. I don't put vegetables in it because I don't really like vegetables. It's basically 3/4 cup apple cider, 1/4 cup ketchup, a packet of brown gravy, 14 ounces of beef broth, 12 ginger snap cookies, a 1/2 cup of onion. I think that's it. I think that's all you put in it. And then you just slow cook it for 6 to 10 hours. You can fat or high cook it, I guess, for 3 to 4 hours, but I like it slow cooked just because I want it to fall to pieces. It's so good. I didn't even put salt on it, and I love salt. So if you take this and put salt on it, forget it. It's amazing. I love salt, but I didn't add any to it. So, but yeah, so I'll have this in the crock pot for like the next 4 days. I can just take it, the crock pot, put it back in the fridge, bring it out, set it. So like Friday. Okay, so today I'll have it out. Thursday I'll just take what I want, and then Friday, since I'll be here all day, I'll just have it like kept on warm, so all day Friday I can pick at it. Saturday pick at it. Because I don't know what I want to eat all the time, but if it's left out sitting in front of me like this, I'll blow through it pretty quick. Malik, it's great to see you. I'm doing great. My pot roast was a success. All you do is need a fork, and it just falls like to pieces. It's good. It came out really, really good. I'm so happy. You know what I've determined I hate? Hey, Vinny, absolutely. Please, I have more than enough. Help me eat it. Really, help me eat it. It came out really good. It's just because I have bad lighting where I am. But if you rewind it, I show you. Oh, it came out really, really good. I'm so happy. Yeah. I like to cook, but I mean, I just have so much of it when I do cook. Ooh, I know who I'm giving some to. I should get it ready for her right now. What could I put it in? Oh, she's going to love it. So I got this neighbor I really, really, really like. She reminds me of a babysitter I used to have as a kid. I'll go bring her a huge plate of it. She'll like it. Yeah, I hate being like this at times. Listen, you're grieving over the loss of 2 loved ones, and it happens. You're young, and it makes it hard, I think, you know. harder when you're young. When you're older, it still hits you, but just, yeah, so you're in the right place, Abstract. You really are. And my love to your dad. Yeah, you're in the right place. You're in the right place, kiddo. But if we can try to cheer you up and make you laugh, we're going to do that as best we can, right, Vinny? If not, just look at my thumbnail pictures where I'm pointing a gun. I will force you to smile, Abstract. You're going to smile whether you want to or not, Abstract. I'm teasing. Somebody made that May for me, okay? Somebody made that for me. That's not like a picture of me actually pointing a gun at somebody. I would not do that. And at the times that I have held real weapons, you can see how I've held them, and I've held them down at the ground. I didn't even, well, no, that's not true. I did hold one up in the air, but that was different. I was posing for a picture. But no, so it's only a meme. Mame? Did I say it right? Or May? Whatever. A Mimi. It's a Mimi. But since I went to that tactical training, October 2nd through the 4th in Ohio, well, I have a right to put up that May now. No, I have no issues. Okay. So now I feel like, okay, you know, I want to do more of that training. There's a guy right down the street. I bump into him all the time, and he knows I'm interested in this stuff, but I kind of want to light a fire under his tuchus. But when he does one of these tactical conferences and stuff, I'm not paying him $2,500. No, I will go help out, do everything I can, but I want to learn. I'll donate him $50. I'll donate him $50 a day. I don't have $2,500, and if I did, I'd probably spend it on that, to be honest. That and food. Train me and food. But see, I'm in desperate need of the information in his head. So, I think he's like a Navy SEAL or something like that, along those lines. I can't remember. Everybody's story, I'll be honest, everybody's story is starting to run together. Tom Dunn at the conference said, when I meet somebody new, I basically have to forget somebody old to remember the somebody new. And it's like, oh boy, I'm embarrassed, but I think I'm to that point too. But I love every one of them. Like, I hate this. Abba, expand my brain. Can I use 13% of it instead of just 12? No, I'm not rich, but I'll come up with $50 a day to take his training. Oh boy, he explained what he does, and it was along the same lines of the tactical conference we had in Ohio. Oh, that's really cool, Kimberly. Oh, Abstract. We're here. We're here. Yeah, so I just want to be prepared. Shake the rust off. Vinny, I'm going to look up that guy you told me about, building muscle fast and quick to build muscle. Yes. Absolutely. And with the winter setting in, I'm going to be like tucked away in my little cavetto here. Like, I can't wait for the holiday season because then I'll start decorating this place. But the thing is, I'll leave the decorations up all year round. Not like Christmas decorations, but like different Christmas lights and stuff like that. Oh, I know you want some, Miss Sava. I have some right here. Hang on, guys. I have some right here, Miss Sava. Oh, yes, you're going to like it. I know you are. I broke it up nice and little for you. Would you like some gravy on that, Miss Sava? Would you like a little juice on that? Here. Yeah. I love my cat and my dog. How much should I get? I should give her a big chunk, right? Like a big, big chunk? Like that big or more? I can't fit it in the container. Oh, I hope she likes this. I'll give her. That's a lot, though. I'll load her up with it. Wait, I want that piece. I like the outside sometimes. Don't worry, Vinny. There's still more than enough here for you and I. Trust me. It's a 4-pound pot roast. I've got more than enough. Oh, I did eat out of the pot, though, Vinny. I don't think you want any. My cat and dog are going to love me this week. Wow. I should break apart the pot roast so it can, like... Yep, okay, it's broken apart. I kid you not, 4 pounds of pot roast just fell to pieces. It's good, though. Let us highly recommend Grow Lights. Really. You didn't even let Sava eat it. You missed a spot. Get. I have to do my weekly chores and mop the floor and everything else. Good morning, Chris. I'm dropping by for a second. That so far has lasted 40 minutes, so I'm probably going to take off soon. But, right? When I go to the produce aisle, I'm like, I want one of everything. I want to cook a whole bunch of stuff, and then when I get it all home, I'm like, I don't feel like chopping it up and cooking it now. Like, I have this recipe. I remember there was somebody in my life that was always making a big deal about their recipes, and it's like, whatever. I hate when people get like that. They're like, it's a family recipe and I can't give it to you. Okay, I get it. But still, like, we're in the last days and end times. I'd really like to have a good meal before I go out with a bang. You know, at this point, can't we please share our family recipes? You know, it's like our last meal. You ever see Green Mile with Tom Hanks? You know, your last meal? Okay. I kind of feel like that. So at this stage, considering we don't have much more time left, I'd like to move beyond and past the protectiveness of our family recipes. So, anyway, like to make really hot sauce, you know, like the good hot kind, and you boil peppers and then emulsify them and all that other stuff. Or, like, I've been dying to make a fruit salad lately. I love fruit salads. And, what are you doing? Oh my goodness. I don't even want to say what my dog was doing. Knock it off is all like, just stop. Right? Especially at this point, it's probably going to be our last meal before food shortages. You know, the next COVID-20 lockdown. Like, seriously, this is our last time to go out, get what we need, and have a good meal. The only thing that I'm doing wrong is eating Alaskan crab legs. I gave up pork and all that. Yeah, I know. You guys always guard your recipes. That's fine, but you know, at this point, we ain't got that much longer. And I want to have a good meal. So, ooh, that's what I could get is shrimp. So like I could have salad and with this one night and then, or well, I should just make a salad for one day, make noodles. You know what I got to go along with this? I forgot to tell you. So this is what I'll be cooking today. So it'll be paperwork for me. Cooking. I got that, right? Fettuccine and Parmesan sauce, right? The best part, the topper, guess what I'm making? Stuffed mushrooms. Yep. So I'm going to make them today. Actually, I should make them now so they're like sitting on the stove all day long and I can pick at them while I pick at the pot roast. That's what I should do. I could cook that right now with you guys sitting here. Since we're all sitting here, still waking up. What time is it? All right. Yeah, you guys want to help me make stuffed mushrooms? Cool. Le chefette Halle has begun to cook, everybody. Out of the kitchen. Ooh. When I give her downstairs a pot roast, I'll be sure to tell her I tasted it while I cooked it right out. So if she doesn't want it, you know, be prepared. I, you know, double dipped my fork when I was taste testing it as Le Chefette Halle. I won't lick the mushrooms though, I promise. Alright, I gotta go get the flashlight so I have lighting in here. Oh, hang on a second. How much? So two, a quarter. Okay, I had to get the recipe. And now that I got it. Alright, so you're going to need a 1/4 cup breadcrumbs, right? You can put like Parmesan cheese in it, and I made it like that last time, and I was like, that tastes just like restaurant style, and I'm not looking for it. The restaurant type thing. Although the restaurant type thing is good, you can put 1/4 cup Parmesan cheese in it. You can put in, I think it's thyme and extra parsley. I don't do that. It's a 1/4 cup breadcrumbs, 4 ounces of cream cheese. They say 2 garlic cloves. I'd say like 3 or 4, depending how much garlic you like. That's 400. Okay, so like in a pan, you're going to want like 2 tablespoons of butter. Because what you want to do is which one do I want to use? Because like in a pan, what you're going to do is you're going to take the mushroom stems and like kind of saute them up, and then add the garlic. And then somewhere along the lines, you add the cream cheese and breadcrumbs. What are you doing? Okay. I think I got everything down. Alright, so there's 2 tablespoons of butter sitting in the pan, waiting for me. Sorry, like, I can't move the camera. This is why I want a drone, so I can say, track me. And I'll track. Don't look at my mess. It only looks like that because I haven't put the table in its place. 1, 2, 3. Get back here. Sorry, I'm still here, just trying to like get the stuff off the garlic cloves so I don't get it all over the place. I kind of clean my mess as I go type thing. Clean my messes, I guess. Sorry I'm not in my chat room. I will look up, though. I am here. But, yeah, you know what? Let's do the cooking of the food first. Because this way, when I get hungry and I need energy later and I'm too lazy, it's already made. But maybe, like, some kind of dragging my feet doing my paperwork. I have an essay to write for ministry. Bills to pay. I gotta go shopping too. I gotta go to the bank. I can leave that. Okay, so I'll cook now, right? I'm trying to figure out my day, so I'll cook now. If I have any appointments today, I'll probably miss them. No, I won't. Shoot, so like I gotta go for the hearing test. Then I can go shopping. I guess then I'll come home and do my paperwork. Oh, well, what are you guys up to? To mow the lawn, gotta hear my... You have a nice day, too. Yeah, I'm just hanging out right now cooking, so we can, like, have open discussion and talk about whatever. That's not a knife. That's a knife. It's all these, like, little fruits and vegetables do not grow like they used to. It's all these tiny little pieces of garlic. Like, you take a whole bunch of little ones and put them together, I guess it makes a big one. Sorta, not really. So, I was watching this thing. I should be watching Dave Author while I'm cooking. He's probably live right now. I missed Coach Dave this morning. What time is it? 10? I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it up to New York the end of the month to see Coach Dave and go arrest Hillary Clinton because nobody else is doing it. So then I'll do it. I mean, like, really, like, I don't get why she's not arrested. I don't even know what else is going on in the world. What else is going on in the world? Do any of you guys know? Yeah. I love having my own garden. I loved having it, although the people around me gave me such a hard time. I didn't even want to go out and water my plants. Oh, you're just going out there to see the neighbor. No, I'm going out there because I built a garden and I'd like to go hang out with my plants. You're an idiot. That's what you are. You're an idiot. Holly has a garden and she's enjoying herself. Kill it. I was talking to one of my friends. I was like, man, it's nice to have my own place. I can do whatever I want. Oh, Holly, that sounds bad. You can do whatever you want. That doesn't sound good. Excuse you? You're an actual personal friend. I spend 24/7 in Holy Bible studies with other survivors and actually contributing to the community. Which you don't, okay? You don't contribute. You're not carrying the gospel, in all honesty. You love them, I'll give you that. But because I want my privacy and independence back and I can do what I want, that sounds like a bad thing, so I shouldn't live on my own. What is wrong with people? Like, no, I'm a 46-year-old woman. I've been on my own since I was 11 years old. I don't want I don't need somebody else to take care of me. I don't want somebody else to take care of me. I've never needed um, a caregiver. There was one time, and Kevin took care of me. It was when I first got disabled. But I have never needed a caregiver or someone to take care of me since I've woken up from MK Ultra. Since I woke up from MK Ultra, I've done it on my own. So there have been people in my past that have come along and thought that I'm not doing a good, Jesus is not doing a good enough job with me, so they need to be caregivers. Oh, no, 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 no. I've never been incapacitated to the point that I've ever needed someone to be a caregiver to me since I woke up from MK Ultra starting back in the year 2014. But this person I was talking to, I was like, are you kidding me? I should have my own place. I don't do anything wrong. And oh, geez, like people are idiots. Well, Holly, why'd you even bring up that for so long? It's been so long. It's like, you know what? Because somebody else out there is suffering, so you might not understand what Jesus is saying through me to my audience. It doesn't apply to you. So don't get on me that I'm bringing it up. I'm not bringing it up because I need you to counsel me or it's a cry for help. I'm bringing it up because Jesus is saying, Holly, talk about it, because there's somebody in your audience right now who's going through it, and they're going to need to see how you handled it, how you felt about it, so that way they know that the feelings they're having about it that are bad, they want to yell, they're angry, that's natural. It's like think, 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 think. Go back to your whiskey. Like, if I need help, I will ask for it. But a lot of times, Yeshua HaMashiach has me give my testimony. Sometimes I can give it straight-faced, and sometimes I cry. Either way, who cares? It's a testimony I've already come to terms with. But there's somebody else out there who might be feeling depressed or going through something, and they need to hear about it. It's like, I don't know. I don't get it. Yeah, I said it too. I really don't. You want your own place so you can do what you want? Yeah, and you know what? You got your own place, so it's okay for you to have your own place, and you can do what you want. But me, Holly Baglio, it's not okay for me to have my own place. I'm not allowed to do what I want. That sounds dangerous to you, but since you consider yourself non-dangerous and okay and so right in the eyes of the Lord, it's all right for you to have your own place. Dictate to others what you think they should and should not be doing. And if they're not in accordance with you and what you want, then all of a sudden you're saying that there's a problem with them and they need to get help. And you put yourself in that position that now you're like king judge, king doctor. I can diagnose everything and I've got the answer and all the solutions to your prognosis. I hate that. Hey, MZPD, how are you? Right? Exactly. Oh, Holly's an ex-super soldier, MK Ultra, DID, and SRA. She's weak. Yeah, you know what? I have my weak moments. But not always do, like, people just take it out of context, I think, and make, like, look down on me as if I'm, like, the lesser or weaker or, like, somehow they know something more than I do. Or better than I do, and oh boy, I really need them to tell me about Jesus or to tell me how to live. And it's like, did you really read my autobiography? Did you really listen to my testimony? Have you really listened to me? Now, it's one thing that I underestimate myself and sell myself short, but that does not mean that you get to do the same thing just because you see me doing it to myself. However, having said that, no wonder why Abba says to guard our thoughts and protect ourselves and to treat ourselves with love and respect. Because if we don't do it ourselves and other people look at us, they look at us as being weak and that they need to chime in and fix something because, well, they're just somehow better than you and they know it all. And they're more righteous and they have some sort of religious type fanaticism or, you know, just the superior outlook that they're better than everybody else somehow or some way. I hate that. So, Now I get why you're supposed to love and respect yourself. It's so that others are commanded to do the same thing. Because if others don't see you loving and respecting yourself, then they're not going to either. There was something else I wanted to say, too. Yeah, so I don't like that. I feel like, come on, guys, you read my autobiography, right? Well, if you read my autobiography, you would surely understand that I am in the hands of Yud-Heh-Vav-Heh. You'd surely understand that I've had spiritual gifts because he chose me from before birth. Go into Jeremiah. It talks about this. I remember the time from before I was born, okay? You guys don't. I'm glad you can memorize your Holy Bible. That's great. I'm glad you can word yourself better than I can. But see, I remember the time from before we were all born here on earth, and you don't. Okay? I don't like when people underestimate me and sell me short. Have they read my autobiography? Do they understand the calling that Yud-Heh-Vav-Heh put upon my life? Now, there's that saying that God doesn't put too much on your plate. He only puts so much that you can handle. Well, you know what? I've been through the gamut of Super Soldier projects and MK Ultra projects stemming from Operation Paperclip at the end of World War II. I went through the gamut of that. Did you? Did Abba put that on your plate to go through? No, he didn't. Why didn't he do that? He did not do that because you would not have lasted 15 seconds in the dumps. Now, I've told this to people straight up that have come to me and have acted all high and mighty. And I've said, you can keep your high and mightiness. And you can keep the stars in your eyes and sold out on false doctrine. But see, straight up, I think that you need to just humble yourselves and understand the weight that I'm carrying. And don't think that you can come into my life and control the blessing and calling God has put on my life. Do not think you can come into my life and see what's on my plate and go, oh, I'll take it from you, Holly, and now I'm going to navigate you, direct you, manipulate you, handle you, tell you what you can and can't do, try to turn you into me, right down to making you sound like my laugh. No, he put it on my plate. It's not for you. He didn't put it on your plate. I've had people have come to me and said, Holly, if I give you a donation, then I'll become a prophetess too. So here's my donation. Guys, beware, because we're in the last days and end times. People will do nice things to you just to put a hex on you, or just to think that if they do something nice for you, that Jesus is going to bless them with that gift. Be careful. You can't buy spiritual gifts, okay? You can't buy prophecy, healing hands. God gave me dreams and visions. God gave me a few spiritual gifts. People out there in the world sell me short. And it's like, did you read my autobiography? Did you read the calling God put on my life? No? Well, if not, then you have no room to be trying to order me or dictate me around. If you want to give me a suggestion, that's fine. But you're not coming across to me like you're making a suggestion. You're coming across to me like you know more and like you're putting me in an inferior position below you. I don't like it. I don't know if a man like looks at me because I'm a super soldier, they're not, that it bothers them. I don't know if people look at me and they think like they're this big time, all time best Christian, all these spiritual gifts and blessings, they know discernment, and they look at me and they're like, this can't be. God's not going to bless someone like Holly with all of that. Only someone like me would God bless with all of that. Right? You get those types too? Can't stand it. What else have I come into contact with? Why am I bringing up? Am I mad at anybody? No, I'm not mad at anybody. Did something happen? No, something did not happen. I'm cooking right now, so we're talking shop, right? Is there anything that I am talking and discussing that you have not gone through? Or better yet, is there something I'm talking about and you've gone through it, but you don't feel comfortable telling anybody else about it? Because it would lead to too much more further complication and confrontation. Exactly. See, that's why I'm bringing it up. There's no special occasion. It's just whatever the Holy Spirit wants to discuss. I'm making food. I'm so happy. We are making stuffed mushrooms, right? Where is it? Where is it? You want to see my spice cabinet? And it's not even finished. It's not finished. It's just the beginning. That's just the beginning. I got everything in here. But, like, I need more. My prized possession. I've just now. Now my counter's a mess. It's only because I have bottles of everything that I have to write down the name of, so I go out and buy more of it. So, yeah, chef's dream, but I need more. So this is a better angle, right? What time is it? I'm going to take the easy way out with the garlic. Voila. Done. Need a bowl, right? I don't know if that's going to be big enough. We'll see, I guess. Here, I'll show you. Look, alright, so, right? You wash and separate the mushrooms and the stems. You gotta be quick because the mushrooms will start turning brown too. You don't want that to happen. Cream cheese in a bowl. I hate taking the shortcut out, but Pam. Now, where was I? I gotta chop up these things. Oh, I should have left that out maybe. Because I could like use that thing, the chopper, to cut the stems. Otherwise I'm stuck here hand cutting the stems. Alright, so you want to take the ends off your stems. Done. I'm going to need the little cutter again because I'm going to cheat just so I can get done faster. Sorry, I'm not in my chat room. I'll get there in a second. Alright, so... I'm going to take all the stems and throw them in the grinder. I don't want to like emulsify them, but I'm not going to sit here hand chopping them either. Right? Alright, good. Now it's done. Easy peasy. So, I guess what you want to do is like lightly melt. Oh wait, now you can't even see me. Lightly melt your 4 ounces of cream cheese. And then I'm going to have to turn the camera again. So, hang on a second. I don't know where I could really put the camera. Maybe there? Possibly. So, 2 tablespoons of butter, right? You want to melt your 2 tablespoons of butter. Okay, hopefully your cream cheese is nice and like melted, right? So that's like your cream cheese, just like raw, whatever. So you want to melt your butter. And take your chopped up mushroom stems. This is like, excuse me, the ghetto way of making stuffed mushrooms. I'm kidding. This is like the easy way to make stuffed mushrooms. But I don't want all like the Parmesan cheese and parsley and thyme in it. I kind of just like it simple. Alright, so you want to like saute your mushroom stems and your butter for a little bit until they give off a fragrant smell. I should turn this up. It's not hot enough, but it's a stainless steel pan, so I don't want to like turn the burner up too high because I'll kill it. La Chefette Halle is cooking. Notice how the animals are like not in the kitchen. Very good, right? I don't like when they're in the kitchen when I'm cooking. I have a gate to keep them out. But so far they've been good. I haven't needed to use it. Like if I come in here to fix myself a snack, yeah, they'll follow me. But like as far as cooking, very well trained. I guess you could like add salt and pepper to this if you wanted. Okay, sorry I wasn't ignoring you guys, but like I said, I kind of clean as I go. I had to turn this up more. Where's my soda? I quit drinking soda just to go back to it today. You're like, what is that mess behind her? I just took all my furniture, put it together in a ball, and just left it there in the center of the room, stacked on top of each other, all crazy. I thought it'd be fun. See? You're like, what? No, I had help with it though. My godmother helped me do that. I wasn't alone. And no, there was no wine involved. Nah, it's just I got stuff and I just put it in one spot because I want to scrub it down and then put it in its place and then clean the house. But before I take furniture that's not clean yet and put it in places of a clean house, I wanted to clean it first. That's why it's in one spot. I have a certain way to do things. It might not make sense to other people. I'm not worried about it. Okay, so like you're going to saute up. I think I need more like mushroom stems. I wonder if I could cut up a mushroom and add it to here. I don't know. I think I might need like to chop up another cap. Now you can smell it getting fragrant. I'm going to chop up one more cap. Hang on a minute. I remember one time getting yelled at making these. Sorry, I'm not in my chat room. I remember getting in trouble one time making these. What's all that noise out there? Because I was chopping the stems. It's so annoying. It's like, all right, well then you get off your lazy ass and then you cook. Because you make the same racket I do cooking. No, I don't. Oh, because you're better at everything. All right, I make too much noise when I cook. Well, then get off your ass and you do it. Stop having everything drop in my lap since you can chop better without making as much noise as me and you do it better than I do. Then you go do it, right? Shh. Boy, I got stories. You guys got stories. I'm glad that making these, you guys didn't yell at me for chopping up extra caps to put in here. What's the stuffing? It's stuffed mushrooms. So I'm making the stuffing for the stuffed mushrooms right now. Right? So you take butter. You take like 2 tablespoons of butter. You take the stems from the mushrooms. You cut the ends off the stems. You know, you want the good part. And then, so you chop up the stems small and you put them in 2 things of butter, saute them until you smell them, and they'll give off an aroma. And then you mix in like 2 garlic cloves. I tend to put more than 2 garlic cloves in now. Right, so then you saute all of that up. There's recipes for stuffed mushrooms online, but I don't add all the parsley and thyme and Parmesan cheese that they do. I guess that's a good enough amount of garlic. I don't want to overdo it. Right, so you have like, I don't know if you can see it, it's all in the pan. I think from here, I don't know. I'm kind of winging it at this point. So, like, at this point, I had it right. Breadcrumbs, right? So you add that to the butter that you sauteed with the mushrooms, added the garlic with. Oh. Don't anybody open up my soda bottle. So... you kind of like add the breadcrumbs right to all of that. It's a 1/4 cup of breadcrumbs. So that's a stuffing, and you toast that for like 3 minutes. Right, like this is a point if you want to add salt and pepper. You want to make sure everything is mixed together evenly. I think that's good. Because I still have to add the cream cheese, so I guess I could just let it cook now for 3 minutes. It says to let it toast. Like at this point, this is like the point in a chef's day where they can steal off to taste test everything else. This is where you can steal off to go get like some pot roast. See? Now you know why at the tactical conference I was hanging out with Larry. It's because when you hang out with the chef, you get to taste test everything. You really have to taste test it through every bit of the process of cooking. That smells good. After this, we're going to put 4 ounces of cream cheese in it. So we still have 2 more minutes to go get another forkful full of pot roast. Sorry, I'm not quite in my chat room. I am, but forgive me for missing you guys. I wish I could have you guys over for dinner. This is definitely one of the things I'd make for you. This, like stuffed mushrooms, I'd have salad, I'd have like vegetable dip. I used to eat water chestnuts soaked in soy sauce and wrapped in bacon. So long as I don't get pork and I get beef bacon, I can still make it. And boy, is that good. I got a good pasta dish. I like cooking, like, for my loved ones, but, like, you know, when you cook and, like, all they do is complain and, oh, I can do it better, and it's like, or there's just some people you simply don't want to cook for. I have my, like, oven going, alright, so, off. I think at this point, I don't know what bowl I should put it in. It's gonna get messy. I have to get mixing bowls. Is what I have to get. Alright, so pretty much cream cheese, right? We're going to take that, which we just cooked, put it all together. Hang on. So you want to mix it together, right? If I had extra cream cheese, I'd probably add a little bit now to it, but I would say it's pretty much good enough, right? So now you got your filling. Now you got your filling. Stuffed mushrooms. I made pot roast. Oh, came out so good, Dory. All you do is need a fork, and it falls to pieces. Like, oh, came out great this time. I slow cooked it through the night, so now I have that sitting out picking. I can pick on that all day. All right, and I finished with prayer and fasting for my loved ones. They have severe health issues, and I add abstract onto that if he's still here on the chat. But, you know, my loved ones are getting sick, and it kind of tears me up inside, and Andrew Holton passed away, and anyway, so, but it's just easier if I cook, like, alright, so this is what I figure I would do, is if I had a pot roast, I could have it sitting out all day. So today I'm home, I gotta do paperwork, I gotta get my place put back together a second time, and the paperwork's important, so I'll be home, and I'll want to eat. Problem is I get lazy. I don't want to cook 3 meals, and when I cook, you know, there's usually more than enough for 3 other people, or at least 2 other people, and or 1 other person, and it's just too much. So, but this time I figured, well, I gotta be home Wednesday and Friday because it's pretty important. So I made a pot roast. That way I can have it sitting out all day today and eat it and pick at it. And then Friday when I'm home again, doing what I have to do, it'll be here, sitting out in the open, and all day long I can just pick at it and eat it. So I figured, for what do I want with the pot roast? So what I want is stuffed mushrooms. So all day long I can pick at stuffed mushrooms and pot roast. Probably Friday I will pick out another hors d'oeuvre type thing that I like to eat and have that sitting here with the pot roast out, and then I can pick at that all day long. And I won't have to cook because it's already cooked. All I have to do is reheat it and it'll be right there. So easy, right? Just because I don't want to have to cook 15,000 times a day. Whoa. Sorry, Keith. Okay. So you got your pan, right? Got your stuffing. Get a spoon. And start packing your shrooms. I bet you the lady downstairs might like some. I will ask her. Yep. Sorry. Yeah. See? Just like that. So, what time do you think you guys are going to get here for dinner? So, sorry I'm so quiet. I don't really know what to talk about. I'm still having really wacky dreams at night. When I wake up, I really don't even want to talk about what they were about, to be honest with you. Kind of weird. Alright, some of these I can stuff a little bit more. Like you, come here. Put more on you. Okay. Better. Alright. I like them when I can pack them. The mushrooms. Like, filled with it. Get in there. Oh, it's too much. No, I don't think so, though. Put more on you. Don't tell anybody, but I'm a good cook. If anybody knows I'm a good cook, they're going to expect me to cook for them, and I don't want to cook. I don't like to cook. I remember in 2019, everybody's like, Holly, cook for me, cook for me. I'm like, I don't want to. But you always used to cook before. And it's like, yeah, I had my own place. I was cooking for myself. I don't want to cook for you, really. Like, why can't you cook for yourself? Why can't you and your spouse cook for you guys and leave me alone? Or why can't you just call up for pizza? I ain't cooking for you guys. Get out of here. No, you got your gas station chicken. I don't know. Like, I like to cook, but it also depends the audience I'm cooking for, too, as if whether or not I want to cook. Like, at the tactical conference, yeah, I wanted to help out and cook. Absolutely. But ah, that is so cool. I'm going to have extra stuffing. I'm going to totally pack them. Because I think the best part of this stuffed mushroom is the stuffing. Cool. So like the first row I can go back to and add more. Sorry guys, I'm not trying to ignore you in my chat room. I'm just trying to make sure that today, every time I walk past the kitchen, there will be something that I can just reach out and eat. And it's already cooked. It's already made. These are going to come out good. I overstuffed them. Okay, I'll show you the finished product in a second. You have to wait for me to wash my dishes because I hate leaving a mess. I cook for you guys, though, if you'd want to come over. Everyone in my chat room, I'd be honored. I'd be like, what can I get for you? I'd love it. When I had that, I called everybody, like, on three-way calling, but there were 6 of us. So I guess that's 6-way calling, but, we were talking about that, like, you know, it'd be great if all of us lived in, like, a big house. You know, big enough that we had enough space, so if we didn't want to see each other, we wouldn't have to, you know? Where not everybody is in your face all the time, but if you wanted company, you can have it. But we were talking about that and cooking. What that would be like. Okay, almost done. Because I don't want my dishes to pile up because then they'll never get done. And I hate living in a pigsty. I hate living in clutter. Like, Cool. So the ringing in my ears started again. So I'll bring the lady some pork pot roast. She'll love it. And stuffed mushrooms. I told her, the lady downstairs, I said, I promise I'll make you deviled eggs the next time I make the deli salads. I'll make you special deviled eggs since you like them so much. She can't get around very too well, so all of us help her here. Like me and the other people that live here. She's an older lady, and she struggles a lot. Alright, I want to clean this down with bleach, but soap and water will be just fine for right now. Alright. Good. Done. Alright, finished well, not finished, but this is what it looks like. That one's really overstuffed. Right, can you see it? Alright, so now we're going to put that in the oven for 20 minutes. Oh, yay! I don't want to forget, like, to make the noodles either, because I'll have that for dinner. So how'd I do, guys? Where's my chat room? Because why not? Because why not? Chris, you're funny. I wish. Well, I am, like, through my faith and, you know, like... Now, that would be great, guys. You know, like, being at that conference at Coach Dave's, it was awesome, you know? I didn't stay on site. I was actually supposed to stay with Mr. and Mrs. Coach. I could have stayed at Sky High with Keeper and Sava. Next time, I will. Next time I will. So, I won't be getting a hotel room. I'll just stay at Sky High with my cat and dog. Excuse me, I'm going to smoke a cigarette. My e-pens are like... I don't want to smoke either, but I got to get new e-pens because I'm not going to quit nicotine just yet. I should. I set the timer, right? Yes. Okay. I wonder if I have to cover them with aluminum foil. I don't think so, right? I don't really eat vegetables, to be honest with you. I really don't. So for me to be eating stuffed mushrooms is awesome because it's a vegetable. Like, that's how much I don't eat that, me eating stuffed mushrooms. You know what I like is making, what's it called? It's not au jus. Roux. A mushroom roux. Oh, I made a mushroom roux this winter. It was so good. I was covering it. I had gotten Omaha steaks. I was gifted Omaha steaks, and so I made like this mushroom excuse me, roux, and I poured it over the steaks I was eating. It was so delicious. And there was something else I wanted to make. Oh, the next thing I'm going to make is chicken francaise, and I'm going to make it over, I think, I don't know, maybe linguine. I'm not sure what noodles to get for it. But I want to make that. I'm going to share it with the lady downstairs. Because it'll be too much. My friend who lives down the street, his dad needs help, but cooking is difficult for him because his dad doesn't have any teeth. So, like, for instance, I wanted to make him halishki with kibasi in it. I love kibasi, but like I said, I gave up pork. But anyway, it's halishki, but with kibasi. So it's the noodles, the cabbage, the onions, and kibasi. But you have to take off the skin off the kibasi and break it up real small, which I have no problem doing for someone, so long as they enjoy a really good meal. That's all that matters. But it's hard because he can't eat chicken because he's not going to be able to. Noodles are even kind of difficult. I don't know. I gotta see what they can eat. I keep telling my friends, I'm like, listen, your parents need help or whatever. I was like, just go to the store. You go to the store. You buy the ingredients. Bring them to me and I'll cook it. I'm going to go get my food handler's card. I just haven't had a chance yet. But I know what it goes into disinfecting your kitchen to begin with. You tie your hair back. You don't have pets around. But see, what I'm cooking here today on this show, this is for me and my direct personal household. This food is not going to be sold. And again, yes, when I, share my food downstairs, I'm going to tell the lady, listen, I did taste test from the pot, but it's not like this is for my own personal use. I'm not. Because there's times that I cook for other people. But still, when I cook for other people, and still, even though I don't have my food handler's card, I still disinfect, clean down the cabinets, the whole area, then cook. Then you got to figure, once I disinfect it, to do all of that for other people, my kitchen's clean for the rest of the week. And I do have a cage thing to put up to barkeeper and save it to keep them out, but they stay out. To use a cup, what for this? I know, right? But yeah, I'm not expecting, to be sharing my food with anyone. I made this solely for me, and, I did not make any food with the intent of giving it, sharing it, yeah, but it was intended to cook for me, so I eat today and Friday while I'm home all day. Speaking of which, I should probably get going. I've been on for 2 hours, that's right, because I cooked. In 13 minutes, my stuffed mushrooms are going to be ready. Yummy. I can't wait. See, I don't want to use a cup. I'll tell you why. Because my sink is empty. If I use a cup, my sink won't be empty. Probably gonna. Maybe she didn't see when I asked if she knows about it. I'll go back. On a real person? I don't know, Chris. I think so. Oh, yes. I heard Popeye is based on a real person. But so are some, because he ate spinach and boom, he's a superhero. I heard that's based. Yeah, what is it? David Marrow, Blade is based on him. And I was told that Terminator was based on me, that woman in it. Like the movies with Arnold Schwarzenegger that was in them. What's her name? Sarah Connor. I don't know, though. But there's some people out there, like the movie Superman was based on another person. The movie Batman was based on another person. Then you have like the Fantastic Four. You have Captain America, Iron Man. That's all based off of super soldiers and stuff they went through. There was this series. There was this series called Heroes, and in one part of the series, something happens with the plane, and people are getting thrown out as well as getting sucked out of this airplane. And it's the good people are caught by the bad guys, and the bad guys are causing problems. And the next thing you know, people are getting tossed out of an airplane or sucked out of an airplane, whatever you have it. They in the series, they're sucked out of an airplane. Something goes wrong because the bad guys are giving it to the good guys, trying to trap the good guys. Something goes wrong and whatever. But this whole scene in Heroes, a couple years ago, David had sent me the link. I don't know if I still have it buried somewhere, He sent me the link and he's like, oh my God, Holly, do you remember this? I'm like, yeah, because don't you remember the drawing I gave to you, Dave, of the experience we had after we were thrown out of the airplane that we'll never forget? He's like, I can't believe they're making money off of what we did. That's our experience. We went through it, and look at it. Look what they're doing to it. They owe us the revenue from that. I'm like, I know, David, I know. They do. I watched it and I was like, you rotten foul mutts. You stole that right out from under David and I. That was David and my experience. You took it and you turned it into this series called Heroes, and you're making money off of what him and I lived through. That's not fair. I don't care if people are like, oh, Holly, that sounds too fantastical. I get it. I know. But I don't care. I'm an ex-super soldier. We were thrown out of that airplane. And we live to tell about it, most likely because of the implants, the programming, and the surgical enhancements we've undergone. And here they are making money off of a TV series using the experiences David and I went through. That's not right. That's not fair. We're owed that money. We went through it. And now you got these people posing as us, doing these scenes, going, director, did I do the scene right? No, you didn't do it right, because when you were sucked out of the plane making a ton of money that should go to the victims, you didn't live through it. We did. Director, have her really sucked out of the plane. Let's see what happens afterward. That's not fair. That's not fair. I know everybody's like, I don't want to hear that. It sounds fantastical and whatever. All right, so I should probably get going, right? 9 minutes. Let's see what it looks like. Let's see. I'll bring you guys with me. Let's see. Is Holly burning the stuffed mushrooms, or are they surviving? They're still white. Okay. I'll check back in another 10. I can't wait to eat them. I've been dying for them. I went to make them the other night, and the other night, as I'm cooking them and cutting up the stems and everything else, I got so sick. No, I asked if you knew about Project Hulk. That sounds familiar, Chris. Have a greater risk of cancer when I'm suspected to be like Holly, right? She was Duchess at best. Dory, you're funny. I heard some about Project Hulk. Hey, Bug Bouncer's here. It's great to see you, hon. Oh, wow. I've heard of it, but I don't know about it. Like, I don't know, like, details and stuff. is my zits going away. I guess I didn't have to poke at it to begin with. But it sits right at my hat line. So what do you guys have planned for the day? Anything exciting? I gotta do my paperwork. I'm not looking forward to it. I'm like, my teeth are gnashing. I'm gonna get my hearing checked today. I'm so excited. Yep, Holly, you're old, you're deaf. You need a hearing aid. Just keep it to myself. To do a podcast. I'll look into it and I'll do a podcast about it. I just need to know where to look on the internet to find out about Project Hulk. I gotta open some windows. It's getting hot in here. Come on. Okay. Get a few hours of work, then I have to pick up. Doing school with short people. You mean like Project Omega? Because I'm Project Omega, if that's like your SSP avatar, you know, like when you manipulate, I guess that's what you call an avatar, right? Project Omega House Church group tonight. Really? Yeah, just chores for me. Just catching up. If you mean like Project Hulk is, you said the SSP avatar, you mean like when you come out of your body and you work an avatar, you mean like Project Omega? Like, I'm asking, are you and I saying the same thing, just using different words? Would be one of my first questions, because I remember Project Omega. We would manipulate an avatar or a clone, whatever you call it, right? You'd operate another vessel. Yeah, so I remember that. I just thought they called it Project Omega. See, I'm what, 46? So, like, Project Ibis is still ongoing, but I don't think they're calling it Project Ibis anymore. So, Project Ibis, like, makes you think that you're an angel in human body. You learn, like, the ancient deities and the ancient magic. I fed their pets. Got jealous when I pet them. Oh, they do get jealous. You know, I got a funny story for you, Kimberly, about how things are based. Others, even though people been through it. Yeah, we can talk about that. What was I gonna say? Oh, about the Kimberly, hang on a second. So one day somebody gifted me. And they gave me this little thing, right? It's called a succulent. Anyway, I like New Mexico, Santa Fe. They have the American Native Indian culture. I like their designs and whatnot. So I'm being given this. So I bring it home, and it's my first plant. Now I want to get a bunch of plants for this place, like Venus fly traps, other cactus. I can't answer the call right now. And it's the person who I'm going to bring food down to. That and some stuffed mushrooms if she wants them. So I'll call her back. Low maintenance, yeah. So it's the first plant I brought home with me, and I want to get a ton of other plants. I'd love to have a greenhouse, to be honest with you. That would be amazing. Anyway, so I bring it home, and I'm like, oh, my little plant. I love you, my little plant. My little itty bitty plant, I love you. I appreciate you. I want you to grow up big and strong. You're coming home to the right environment. I will love you and keep you forever and name you George, right? So, it's the same idea of, you have a glass of water. You say, Yeshua, thank you for this. Make it blessed, make it holy. Join me for drinking it. And I love you, my living water from Yeshua. I appreciate you. Please, hydrate my body. So you speak beautiful things into it. It makes beautiful patterns. So when you ingest it, it's a beautiful thing and not negativity. Right? So I'm talking to my plant, telling my plant how much I love my plant. Right? So every morning I open up the window curtains, and I bring my little plant over and I talk to it. I kid you not, Keeper and Sava get so jealous of this plant. Seller, it's great to see you. So yeah, every morning my cat and dog get real jealous. Keeper gets all huffy. The cat looks at me. It's a plant, and they're jealous. You should have seen Keeper's running back and forth going... So Keeper and Sava hate my plant because I tell my plant how much I love it. And it makes them jealous. Isn't that right? Isn't that right? You get jealous over a plant? So, all right, let's see if I burned the mushrooms. What happened to my other oven mitt? Oh, here it is. All right, I'm ready. Let's go find out. Yeah, I don't think they're hot enough. I wonder. They look all right, but I think they could use a few more minutes, right? So I think they could use a few more minutes because they're not that brown. I don't have a light. I'm going to put them back in for 5 minutes. They're smelling delicious. 5 more minutes. I should probably just leave them out the way they are, right? Because if I want to reheat them, then I won't overdo them. Should I reheat them? All right, I'm sold. I'm leaving them as is. I'll get a plate for this, I promise. Hang on a second. I better taste test this live in case somebody tried to poison me and put arsenic in it. Oh, I overstuffed it. Look at that. Sorry. Completely overstuffed it. It came out good. I like it. Go on then. Your couch potato. Yeah, they came out good. They came out really good. I think the lady downstairs will like them if she eats stuffed mushrooms. Mm-hmm. It came out good. Oh, that came out good too, Candace. I'm so happy because I really needed to, like, eat. But pot roast is good because I can just leave it sitting out, like, all day. You know, keeping it warm, just having it, like, accessible to me. So I don't have to stop and cook breakfast for an hour, cook lunch for an hour, and dinner. It can just stay out. And with those stuffed mushrooms, forget it. Let me cover them up quickly. Yummy! I love it. There. Food. Wait. And I'm pleased too because I have no dishes in my sink right now. So, like, not dirty dishes. I hate, like, when my kitchen's a mess, and, like, when I got home from the conference, this whole place looks like a bomb went off. Excuse me, I haven't had a chance to do, anything. This morning I wanted to go on Coach Dave's Q, but I couldn't make it because somebody woke me up and needed me to do something. That's good. The mushrooms came out good, guys. Like, wow. I gotta say, like, online they have the recipe to make them just like the restaurants do. And the restaurants use, you know, thyme, Parmesan cheese, parsley. And it's good, but it can be a little bit too much. Because I just started liking to eat, like, stuffed mushrooms. And I don't like vegetables, so if I just start liking something, keeping it simple is probably a good idea. So I just leave out, you know, the Parmesan, thyme, and parsley. Oh, it's good. I wish you could come over and eat dinner with me, guys, because I got a table with chairs that you can sit at. I'm ready too. That's good. So breakfast so far is stuffed mushrooms and pot roast. I don't know what lunch is going to be. I might take a break. But dinner and snack time will be pot roast and stuffed mushrooms. And noodles for dinner. Wolverine. I always wanted to meet Wolverine. I heard about him. We have Capello where I am. Back when I first woke up when I first came forward, August 2016, us super soldiers, we used to do a video call at night where we would get to talk about stuff. And it was just us, like you'd have Nate Gray, me, Izzy, but he's not super soldier. Who else was on there? There were a couple other people that were exposed to super soldier projects and MK Ultra projects. I don't, even if I could remember all of their, I couldn't. There were a bunch of us that were on there. And we got to talk about stuff like that and hear each other's testimonies. And we'd hang out all night long. It'd be like 10 of us just talking about this stuff that you're talking about. They weren't these videos that we did. They were not public. A couple of times Sarah Rachel Adams even hopped on. What's his name? I want to say Taz, but that's Taj. He had hopped on. But who else was on there? A bunch of people. What was her name? I can't think of it. It eludes me. There were a bunch of us. But we don't do those video calls anymore. I'd like to start them up, but at the same rate, I'm not going to start them up because there's too much drama in the super soldier community. Too many people don't get along with each other. And Joseph Mangley said it best when he told me, Holly, don't go back, they'll kill you. And I'll tell you what, when I was a part of those super soldier communities with all the nonsense that went on and with everybody fighting, and here I am, I already got my own issues. I don't belong there. But I miss talking with everybody. I miss hearing, what they're going through and how they're doing, and just talking, like being in a community that you could because these people were exposed to the very things I was exposed to, like Holly is Wolverine. Oh, Hulk. Even Mr. Fix-It. Okay. Wolverine it is. Yeah, my e-cig does not like me. Hey, Splitto! I hope you're doing well. Yes, I'm doing fabulous. My pot roast came out amazing. I just made stuffed shells. And we'll have Parmesan noodles for dinner. So, yeah, I get to pick on pot roast all day today while I'm doing my paperwork at the house. It came out so good. How are you talking to him? Oh, years ago we were doing Google Hangouts. Through Facebook, like you'd have 80, 90 people in a super soldier community, and then we'd be like, all right, here's the link. We're all going to go meet here. And you'd get about 10 people that would show up, and we'd all just start BSing. It was cool. I had a lot of fun on those. Yeah, it was a private video call through Hangouts that we used to do years ago. I would love to, get a bunch of people, talking about this stuff. But I'm sure they still do it. You should get in touch with Iz because he could probably bring you into the super soldier communities that he has on Facebook. They kept bringing me in the super soldier communities, Chris, and I'll be honest, it got to a point where as soon as they bring me in, I take myself out. And we went back and forth for like 2 or 3 months where they kept bringing me in and I kept taking myself back out. And they're like, will you stop doing that? I'm like, ugh. I want to stay, but I also can't stay. You know how to reach me. Just, I can't do with all this other stuff because I can't. But if you do a hangout, yeah, like I want to be a part of that. But this everyday stuff, I can't. It's too much. Too much, and then I get pissed off because I was watching other people attack people that were my friends, and then I want to jump in, and it's like, yeah, I can't. It's not worth it. But this is going back like 2015, 2016, 2017. It's a long time ago. 3 years is a long time. Where we'd be up all night doing these video calls. It was before the ex came crashing into my life to destroy it and cause utter devastation. So, yeah, back in the good old days. I don't know, I'd like to do it again, but it's hard to find people to talk about that stuff. Or I don't get along, or other people don't like me. I wouldn't say I don't get along with people. I'd say other people don't like me because I won't agree with them. I won't go along with their charade. I got my own thing that I'm doing. I kind of go my own way, do my own thing. I don't really go with any crowd or any group of people. All right, well then, when are we going to do a panel discussion about Project Omega? Because I only have like maybe 2 sentences to say about it. Izzy, I'll find out who's a part of those communities and see if they can't get you in. I only know 2 sentences about Project Omega. I don't have enough to fill a 10-minute conversation about it because I simply don't remember that much. I have fragmented pieces. And if I could find other people to talk about it, I'd be honored to give the platform for everybody to talk about it on. They can run the meeting and I'll just give the platform. I got Zoom. We can get 100 people together to talk about Project Omega. It's just getting those people together. I don't know who they are, where they are, how to get them. Same with me. So I guess I'll just start putting up posts saying who knows about Project Omega that's going to do a video with me, with us. Like even to get a group of people on that, whether they have researched it and they can speak to it and discuss what it is, and also get people on there that remember being a part of it and can talk about their experience while they were on it. Yeah, I'm not good at... I can ask... Ooh, Nate's a good one. I'll be honest, he is definitely a source and resource. I like him. I've always liked Nate. He's a sweetheart. He would know. He'd be able to round people up to do it. But see, I also don't know how to, like, I would need help with it too. I would need someone to like because I don't know what questions to ask. I'm not really great at drawing people's testimonies out. So, Hot Springs, Montana base, he is in alone. Schofield, really? Yeah, I just finished cooking, James, but I do have to go. There's so many questions. Chris. Yeah, Nate Gray's awesome, though. I like him. All right, I'm going to smoke a cigarette and then I got to go. I think my Kratom wore off. What time did I take it? I need take it again. I got a hearing test today. I'm going to go in looking like this. I got to get 2 new vape pens. Mine, one broke, it's dead. The other one is on its last legs. It just started acting up today. So, and meanwhile, Heavenly Abba has blessed me with the inner strength and authority to conquer cigarettes. I haven't had any withdrawal. Today would have been my 3rd day without a cigarette, and I'm popping around, bouncing around like, la la la, DT, no withdrawal, none. I don't know, I'm probably going to get pissed off and by this afternoon. All right, by this afternoon, about 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I'll just not. I might break the other e-cig and just quit entirely. You know how I quit smoking one time and I just might do it again? Oh, thank you. I'm humbled, Split Hope. I love you. Ooh, I would love to do that, James. I hope you have a beautiful day, Split Hope. Thanks for joining me. It'll be available. I don't know. What am I doing later? I've got no idea what I'm doing later. I've got no idea what I'm doing now. This is where my appointment book comes in handy. Hang on a minute. All right, this is what's happening. I have to go to the hearing doctor. And then my hearing test, I have to go food shopping. I don't want to. I gotta go to the dollar store to surprise my friend with birthday. I want to decorate I want to break into where they work, which I can successfully break in and successfully get out without getting in trouble. Well, I can get in and I can get out. I want to go and decorate the whole place, so. Oh, wait, no. That's on. Oh, wait! It happened again. See what I mean? At the beginning of this video, 2.5 hours ago, I was thinking today's Saturday. Here I am thinking today's Thursday. I don't have a hearing appointment. I have one tomorrow. Today's Wednesday. All right, what am I doing Wednesday? Today. Paperwork. If somebody else runs a video, I'll let you know, James. Am I going to? No. I've got paperwork. And considering I can't keep straight that the fact that today is Wednesday and not Saturday or Thursday, yeah, no, I'm not running anything. Oh, that sucks. All right, yeah, no, today I'm doing paperwork and cleaning. Today's Wednesday. I do have to, today's Wednesday. Okay. Pay rent. What are the basics that I have to do? Okay, I have to go food shopping. I have to pay my rent. I have to do my paperwork and clean. That's it. Good. Yeah, I'm cleaning, cooking, and doing paperwork today. It's tomorrow night that I'm going to break into my friend's work and decorate the place for their birthday and then break out. So that way when they show up Friday morning, they're going to come in and be like, oh my God. Holly! It's her birthday. Come on, what are a couple of balloons? Yeah, a couple. Stars could be like swimming through balloons. Holly, this is not funny. I gotta clean all this up before I can even start working. Hey, they know I'm a prankster. They do. Somebody doesn't like tomatoes on their sandwich, right? So this one day, they're like, Holly, I'm in a rush. Can you do this, that, the other thing? It's like, not a problem, not a problem. So I make the sandwich. I mean, like, I make this sandwich to a perfection. I've got like that much ham on it, like that much cheese, leaf lettuce, not shredded, you know, mayo on the bottom, but it's got to be spicy mustard on top with just a little bit of mayo and all this stuff. The sandwich has to be made to a perfection, because if the sandwich is not made to perfection, it determines the outcome of the rest of the day, whether it will be good or shoddy. So I make this sandwich to perfection, and I know they hate tomatoes. They hate tomatoes so much that they will send back their plate if there is a tomato on it. So what I did was I made their sandwich to perfection, and then I went and got like one of these small little Tupperware things, and I filled it with a whole bunch of tomatoes, and I stuffed it in there in their bag. So when they grabbed it to go out to work, they didn't realize. So of course they get to work. They're like, "Ha ha, you're funny, giving me a whole big thing of tomatoes." I'm like, "But you love them so much. At least you didn't put them on the sandwich." But yeah, they flip out when they see tomatoes. They don't like my tomatoes. People are picky about their food. They really are. And I don't blame them. And I can appreciate that, because I'm a picky eater. I'm like, you can tell me how you want it made. Doesn't matter to me. Because when it comes time for you to make my sandwich, if you don't make it the way I want, I am sending it back. You are getting a complaint. No tip for you. None. No, I'm teasing. I love the people that are in my life. Yeah, so today's Wednesday. I only have to worry about making the landlord happy, cooking, and paperwork. That's why I'm like, I don't need a shower, because what am I going to do? Paperwork, and then I'm going to clean. So if I'm going to clean, I'm just going to get dirty. I'll take the shower tonight and skip over it tomorrow morning. Makes more sense, right? Why take a shower just to do house cleaning to get dirty? I see no reason for that. So, all right, on that note, guys, I think I'll let you go. Thanks for like chilling with me, like just downtime. But yeah, I would love to put together a show like Project Omega. And if you want to talk about other projects, I should reach out to Nate. I haven't talked to him in so long. Peanut! I'm glad you said hi. I'm actually about to jet myself. I got to take care of a lot of stuff like we were talking about, getting ready for next week. So I got today and I got Friday to do it. And that's it. If I don't get it done these 2 days, I'm like shooting myself in the foot with a shotgun, basically. Both feet, as a matter of fact. I don't want that to happen. All right, so I'm going to go do paperwork, clean. Think about you guys the whole time. Think about, man, I'm missing something. I know I'm missing something. I can't be online because I have to do my paperwork, and I got to pay attention to my paperwork. I can't screw around with it this time. Because, anyway, so I'm going to be wondering what you guys are doing the whole time. Wishing I was, like, just hanging out with you. Running a video on Project Omega, as well as, you have Alpha, Delta, Beta. Well, we know what Beta, about all of them. We'll figure it out. Well, maybe we can put this together, because I'm going to need help, Chris and Mel. I would definitely need to have help. So we have Zoom, right? And we have a channel. If you don't want to do it on my channel, I could make a different channel up and call it something else. So that way it wouldn't all be under my name. It could be like our MK Ultra exposing conference call or video call. So that way all of us that are trying to round up, like Mel and Chris and myself, and like other people say, other people go, well, hey, I know a couple of friends, and or hey, I have this research, and if we all come together, I'll open up another channel so that way it's not solely under my name, it's under our name. And we can run this if you want, but I got Zoom, right? So StreamYard only lets you 6 people. I can get 99 people for 24 hours. So I don't know, whatever you guys want to do. If you want to help me with it, though, I'd be honored, and then we can all put it together, and then we can all take credit for it. If you want, we could still run it on my channel, but I don't want to take away from anybody's work, you know, and I definitely want, if anybody helps me put this together, I definitely want credit to go to them where credit is rightfully due and deserved. So I don't know, you guys, think about it, see what you want to do, get in touch with each other. Not only here, but I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Gab, WordPress, but I haven't paid attention to it. LinkedIn. I'm on Stream It, but I haven't paid attention. I'm on BitShit, but I haven't paid attention. I'm on a lot of them. But anyway, okay, I'll reach out to you guys. You guys reach out to me, and let's put something together. And on that note, I'm going to let you go because today is Wednesday, and now that I know what day it is, I know what to do. And thanks for hanging out with me for like 2.5 hours while I cooked and just had a nice time. See, Wednesday. Wednesday. All right. I'm going to go run out and wed myself for Wednesday. I'll be back. I'll see you guys later.